Hi! So I want to show you a quirky product that I found. This is from OIVO Games or OIVO. I'm a mess because, I am not organized at all. So I really like to find this kind of gadgets to save some space. So I found this PS5 controller charging station with headset holder from OIVO Games, as I said before. Well, pretty much what this does is that it will charge your controllers, and as I said, I will show you how my setup is right now, like in a moment. But I wanted to show you how this looks. So I'm getting this out. Nothing more in the box, of course. And this comes with a instruction manual. We have the warranty card. We have a USB-C cable that comes with this. And now, let's see the star of the show. Okay, so let me unwrap this. Struggle is real, guys. Okay, so this is it. So this is how it looks. Here are the ports where you place your controllers, and of course the headset. The screen that will show all the information, the LED screen. And this is how it grips. So this is pretty sturdy, I don't know, but this feels very, very good. It's not like those cringy kind of plastic things that whenever you knock them down, they just sound funny. No, this is pretty sturdy. Okay, so it's time for you to meet my mess. I have a lot of things going on in my desk. I usually place my controllers over there. But I've dropped them, so it's a messy place. So let's see how this little guy will help us. Now let's see this. I have already plugged the cable from this side. So if I'm correct, this should be going here. Oh, look at that. It actually grips. It doesn't move, so I'm gonna connect this. Let's do it. There we go. Gee, look at that. Let me get my controller so you can see how the setup looks with everything. Okay, have them here. And I'm guessing that I should be doing this before. The other one, and yeah, so that's how that looks. And as you can see from both lights of my controllers, let me zoom in. They're charging. Look at that. Oh my god, so beautiful. Now for the headsets. Sorry for this messy. For the headsets, you can place them right just in here. So now, for example, we're charging that one, and as you can see here, it is charging. Okay, fully charging. Okay, so it's time. Let's test this baby in rest mode. Resting mode on. And as you can see, it's charging. So another thing to point out that for me it's pretty cool is, like, for example, my right controller is fully charged. So this means this will show that as blue, and because I'm running, well, this controller was running out of battery, so it's showing in red. If you like to charge your controllers over the night, get this LCD off, on, And yeah, pretty much that. So if you're a fan and you're just like me and you have a whole mess all over the place, I highly recommend this gadget. You know, it will save you space. It will make your life a little bit easier when it comes to organization. As you see, I have my headsets here. Now I have my controllers there. I don't have to be afraid of dropping them off from the table. So honestly, I don't know what to say, but I'm impressed. I'm pretty impressed about this product, and I'm impressed with OIVO coming up with this kind of gadget because, you know, it saves space. What can I say? I love a good saving space gadget. So bye.
There is the thing. As you see, I have a black cover on my PlayStation, so please make these in black also, in different colors. Also, you only get so many USB charge ports on this. If you use the wireless headphones, you need to use a dongle, which leaves you with only one more port on the front, USB-C. If you use virtual reality, you're left with none, which means on the back you've only got one USB-A and one USB, sorry, you've got two USB-A's and thing. No, you got one USB-A and one USB-C also. So if I plug in that charger, it allows me to charge my two things. Fair enough. If I didn't, I'm pretty buggered for charging. PlayStation only allow you to charge one of the virtual reality, which you see hanging, controllers at a time, but there's a way around things. You don't have to, the charging port that's on the top does not have to be plugged directly into the PlayStation. You can plug it into a power port, like a plug with a USB, but figure out the right voltage that it matches correctly. Even though this OIVO does have a good chip in it, it knows how to deal with electricity. But what I also suggest is the cable that comes with this is USB-C. You all know USB-C, right? It's like this. And it's designed, if any of you have watched the videos, to tuck in and come out the front and go in the front. I don't want to use up the front things. So if you don't care about a bit of wire in the back, just buy yourself one of these. This is able to do up to 10 gigabytes per second speed. The one I bought first, I bought it and I looked at it, it was able to do 300 and something megabytes or kilobytes or something, not gigabytes. So these are not all made equal also. Also decide if you want a straight one or a right angle one, or is it a left angle one? See, it's not a left or right angle one because these can only go in one side, so you have to think about all of that. Thank you.
So I recently got this OIVO PlayStation 5 charging station. It sits firmly on top of the PlayStation 5 itself, has these cool blue lights underneath it. It lights up when you turn it on. It comfortably sits a controller and then lights up to let you know that it's charging. You get a spot there for your headphones. You can also turn it on and off. So if you have the phone or the PlayStation in sleep mode, you can do that. It also sits, you don't have to have it plugged in on top of the console. It does have these grippy things on the bottom, so if you want to have it on your nightstand or end table or a shelf, you can definitely do that and it won't slide around. If I was to say anything bad about it, to be fair, it would be color selection. Notice I have the purple faceplates on mine. If I had the white faceplates, this thing would look just phenomenal. Not that it looks bad now, but you know, matching is nice. So color variety would be nice because they can match the controllers and the faceplates. And also, cable management could be a bit better. This isn't too bad, but because you can kind of hide it through there. But if they had a USB-A connector instead of USB-C, we could plug it in the back of the console. So I'm probably going to pick up an adapter for mine so I can do that and have better cable management. But other than that, this thing's pretty rad. I like it a lot. It's got the, I think I said it already, lights up at the bottom there. So it's really cool looking, and it works. So yeah, check out the OIVO PlayStation 5 charger cradle station. Yeah, charger PlayStation 5 charging station. That's what it's called. Yeah, I got mine on Amazon.
Right, honest review time for this PS5 USB-C controller charger. It's okay. It does what it says it's going to do for the most part. I wish it didn't plug in on the front. I think that's kind of dumb. I really wish it plugged in on the back, because you do have to route the cord up under it and then out the front, and it comes down. I think that looks kind of ugly. And it doesn't sit on there great. You have to like really mash it down on there, and I don't know. Would I buy it again? I probably would if I needed one that sat on my PS5, but I'm probably gonna order a different one to where I can charge it off of the PS5 on the desk, because I took my old computer desk and turned it into a little console setup because I got that going on the other side. So changing the office up a little bit, but it's a decent value. I mean, I would rather, I only have one controller. I don't really have a need for two, but one thing that is, the way that it plugs in, it's got a hole on the controller that matches up with this hole here, or this peg here, and sometimes it's kind of hard to line them up, but I don't think it's really a flaw within this. I think it's just a flaw within the port that it has to interface with. So, I'd give it about 3.5, 4 stars maybe.
So I recently picked up this PlayStation 5 controller charger, and what I really love about it is how it sits on top of the PlayStation without restricting airflow. Once you turn on the PlayStation, you can immediately see the controller start charging. There's a status indicator to show you which controller is charging, and it can fit up to 2 controllers, which is nice. So you can always have 2 controllers ready and going. So if one dies, you can swap out to the other. As well, you can also fit your headphones on top of this thing, which makes it even better because you can have your whole battle station in one place. And if the LEDs annoy you, simply turn them off with a tap of the button and they're off just like that. And one of my favorite parts about this is that you can even charge your controllers while the console is in rest mode. So if you see here, I put the console in rest mode and the controllers still charge. So this is just a great charger overall, and it's one of my favorite accessories for the PlayStation 5.
Ragazzi, vi lascio una piccola recensione in merito a questo articolo, a questo accessorio per PS5, quindi la base di ricarica. Come vedete è molto slim, quindi è una delle cose che fondamentalmente io preferisco, quindi nulla di ingombrante ed è molto semplice da montare. Vi faccio vedere. Una volta posizionato sulla Play c'è un cavetto che passa all'interno, che spunta qui davanti e quindi si può tranquillamente attaccare alla presa. A quel punto si accende tutto e comodamente posso mettere il mio controller, in realtà anche 2, e utilizzarlo come base per le cuffie. Quindi devo dire che da un punto di vista del design, della comodità e soprattutto dell'ingombro è veramente un prodotto ottimo.
So I picked up a new controller charging dock for my PS5. This one's made by OIVO. It holds your headphones as well as charges 2 separate controllers all on top of your system. The controllers sit in there nicely, nothing clicks, but it sits nicely, and it holds your headphones, which is really convenient because now you have all your accessories all in one spot all together. Now it also has a spot underneath the charging dock that has the cable part that can run the cable through so it's not in the way. Now if you don't have your system sitting upright, you could also put it on the shelf. It just doesn't hold your headphones, but still charges your controllers. I love the blue LED lights, and all in all, I think it's a great purchase.
So I really like the way this looks. It just sits right on top of your PlayStation. It doesn't block the vents on the side at all. And the red light is just indicating that this one is charging, and the blue light just means that this one is fully charged, so I can take it off and use it. And then it also has a place to put the PlayStation headphones if you have them. And then it just plugs in right here in the front. So I like it. It's pretty cool so far.